Good afternoon. I am finally going to plant some of the plants in my office garden here that I've been wanting to plant for a very long time, including a new fruit tree, a cherimoya. I am going to put in two kumquats that I have had sitting here and just watering them. I'm finally going to put them in the pots that I'm going to keep them in. And I just have a bunch of other plants that I started from seeds that I want to get in the ground. And I'm just excited to finally be working on it, and I'm going to reclaim an area from the path and make it into garden. And first I need to go find my shovel, but then I will get to work here. So the plan is to take the two kumquats that are in their own pots and put them in those planters there on the corner of the well shed. And then this area in the center here, I'm going to go ahead and plant up. I'm going to get rid of these round brick borders. I don't know what those are all about. And then I'll probably come into this area back here with a few more plants. I have all kinds of plants. Let's go take a look at those. So for plants, we have, this is a Pinky Winky shrub. It's a hydrangea, and it gets 6 to 8 feet tall and wide. So that's a big one. These I started from seed. They are Snapdragon Orange, probably Orange Wonder. I'll find a photo and put it on the screen. And then I have Snapdragon Twinny Yellow. Look a little dried out, but those I also started from seed. This is a shrimp plant that it's been sitting in the shade, and it's looking a little worse for wear, but it's really cool and it totally works for this area. And then this is a cherimoya tree, which is a really neat fruit tree. And I grew it from the seed of a cherimoya, and I have a backup just in case this one dies out here in the winter. And then I also have milkweed. This is narrow-leaf milkweed. This one's down to the nub, but this is narrow-leaf milkweed. It's really good for monarchs, and I have some already in this area. This is a ground cover called heron's bill. And this, and I have some yellow. Where'd they go? Oh, way over there. Okay. Anyway, these I've also started from seed. These three, they've been sitting on the porch for a long time. This is a straw flower. I remember it being a apricot color. This is an apricot aster. Again, kind of apricot. And then this is cat's apricot stalk. Yep. So those, I'll get photos of those up on the screen. Also, going to put in a gardenia here in the middle because I love the smell. And two of these white, well, Aguilia kirigami yellow. These are columbines, but they're more white than the other ones that I have for the other area. These three I'm gonna put back near the arbor, and these are the chrysanthemum yellow columbine. So I have some over there already. I wanted to bulk it up. But all these have been sitting on the porch for months and months, and it's time to get them in the ground. I'm gonna start here, even though this is backwards from where I worked. But I put in some of the heron's bill, I believe, and then a yellow columbine. I do have more yellow columbine in this area, and then another heron's bill back there to kind of fill in ground cover. This pot is just kind of here for now. I'll probably end up moving both those pots, but not today. And then I came in with some more of the ground cover in here, and 2 more of the yellow columbines here, and filled in more of the heron's bill. Because we do have, I need to work the irrigation, but there are 3 Casablanca lilies in this little quadrant there. And there's one over here that's getting quite tall. I planted the same time, but it's been getting regular water, and these ones I've only been watering every other day. So, got to get on the watering. And then in this side, I came in here with all the little ones I had. I had the Twinny yellow snapdragon. I had an orange wonder, probably snapdragon. Had apricot cat's stalk and an apricot straw flower. Also, I think an apricot, shoot, can't remember the name of it. I will put it on the screen right now. But I just kind of went through all these areas here and put them through where I came in and cut the lemon balm, which it's already, you can see it's already starting to bounce. It's going to be big again, but now at least this persimmon can breathe. And then in this area, still got to clean up the pots and do the watering, but the Pinky Winky hydrangea on the back there, they're in the center of the area. I put the cherimoya tree, and then sprinkled the straw flower, the apricot cat's stalk, these different snapdragons, and aster, the apricot aster through here. I also put in the shrimp plant, which will get about 4 by 4. So it'll come kind of toward the path on this side. And then one of the white, yellow, lighter yellow columbines, the gardenia. And there's a smallish dahlia right there and a smallish dahlia right here. And once I get more irrigation through this area, I think everything's going to be a lot happier. And I did put in one of the narrow leaf milkweeds right here. This area I didn't do anything with. It's quite full, but you can see the color scheme, the pinks and oranges and blue all through there. And then I got the 2 pots in front of the well shed planted up. I put a kumquat in each one, and then I put stock, snapdragons, aster, and I think that's it. 2 kinds of snapdragons, the aster and the stock in the bottoms of both of those. And over there, I still need, see there's a peach tree right here in front. So that peach tree I want to be able to access. So I put this Pinky Winky here with the hopes that it'll kind of screen out the fence because it's ugly. But these, there's some citronella back here that I just planted. I pulled off a little twig and stuck it in the ground along the water line. And they are doing well. I see a weed in the middle, but otherwise those are going to be great. And then this is a donut peach that I planted this year. It has some red leaves and some green leaves. That's interesting. So anyway, the next area to get into is this red area beyond, but I need to leave a little path here to get to the peach tree. And there is another peach tree in there that I'm hoping will get big enough and its branches will spread out more and we can reach them. But these dahlias are just amazing, aren't they? That one, and then the pink and orange one there. So pretty. Really, really, really pretty. Love the yellow and whoopsie-doo. Yellow and pink and orange. And then just that little pop of blue down in there with the blue waterfall. So this color scheme is gonna continue on. And over here I just put a few more of the stock, the snapdragons, the aster. Put them in this little front area here. And I did pop one more of the columbine there. And I dug up some daffodil bulbs. So I have daffodil bulbs in here that I come up in the spring. And then this side, just a few more of, actually I went pretty heavy with the aster right in here. So that'll go around that rose. This is the ginger snap rose that was quite orange. And as you can see, the lion's tail sage is starting to bloom. I've been going around calling that lion's mane sage. And lion's mane is a mushroom and lion's tail is this sage with the orange. And I did put a few snapdragons on that side over there, but this area I don't want to go mess around in there right now because it's the hedgerow, and in the winter I'll go and work on it, but right now it is likely just snake territory. I saw a snake in there yesterday and I don't want to go stomp around in there and get bitten or step on a snake. So I'm gonna do my watering. That's gonna do it for me for today. I'm so happy to have gotten this part of the garden planted. I've had these plants sitting on my front porch for far too long, and the seeds that we started in the middle of winter. Finally getting those in the ground and giving them a good chance. And I do have to come back and finish the irrigation in this area, and that's just par for the course. But I'll get it done eventually. And other than that, I'm gonna go rest. Thank you for joining me, and I will catch up with you next time. Bye-bye.